If you clicked on this video, which you did, chances are you're struggling with texting girls. You see that girl that you want to DM on Instagram, but you just don't know what to say. You walk up to the girl, approach her, get her number, and then later that night you're like, oh, what do I send for the first message? This is something that I personally used to struggle with a lot. I'd be sat there overthinking, what do I say? Should I use a pickup line? Should I be funny? Should I be calm? What if she leaves me on red? It really should not be this complicated. So I'm gonna give you a simple guide you can use when texting women so you never have to watch another video on how to text a girl. But first, here's today's sponsor, Manscaped. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm not taking a sponsor for this video. My name is Frank. I help young men through self-improvement. That clearly interests you, so do us both a favor and click the like and subscribe button. Now, the first thing you need to focus on is escalating. The biggest mistake you've probably made when texting a girl is waiting too long to ask her out. Texting her for weeks or months before actually asking her to hang out. I used to always think, oh, the more I talk to her and the more I text her, the more likely she's gonna like me because she'll be more comfortable. But the more you text a girl before you go out with her, the less attracted it actually makes her to you. Because when you wait too long to ask her out, it shows that you don't have the confidence to go for what you want. And when you tell her your whole life story over text, what are you going to talk about when you actually go out on a date? Completely kills all of your mystery. Now, obviously, bro, there's a fine line between you probably shouldn't just ask her to hang out right when you get her number, but you also don't want to wait weeks or months to do it. So instead of waiting weeks or months to ask her out, just ask her out as quick as you can. Now you're like, okay, well, what if she's not ready? What if it's only been a couple days and she doesn't want to go out yet? Well, what I've found to be most effective is FaceTiming the girl instead of texting her a ton. Because trying to read her interest level, trying to figure out whether or not she likes you over text is going to drive you insane. Because it's so hard to read someone's emotions and how they feel about you over text. So instead of doing that, set up a time to call. And if the FaceTime goes well, then ask her out for a date right after that. And when you're actually talking to her, instead of talking about yourself, focus on asking high quality questions and getting her to talk. Because the more a girl talks, the more comfortable she will feel with you. Number 2, talk with certainty. When you ask her out, don't say, oh, do you want to go out with me? Oh, do you like me? Bro, shut up. Have some confidence. Instead of saying, do you want to go out with me? Say, hey, we should go out sometime. When are you free? Or instead of saying, do you like me? Just assume the girl likes you. And now you're like, oh, well, what if I assume she likes me and then she doesn't like me? That's going to be pretty awkward. Well, it's so much better to be confident than to not be confident. It's much better with women to just assume that she's into you, because then you'll come from a place of confidence, of certainty, which actually makes it more likely that she will like you. Think of 2 different guys. One guy is second guessing himself. He's not sure, oh, I want to go talk to her, but I don't know if she'll like me. I don't know if she'll be into me. Whereas the second guy speaks with confidence. He talks to her in a confident way that makes her more attracted. Who is she more likely to go on a date with? Now, obviously, will every girl like you? No. You're gonna have to go through some rejections to find the girl who does like you. But coming from a place of confidence will make it much more likely that the girl likes you. Because instead of coming from a place of uncertainty and scarcity, you're coming from a place of certainty and confidence. Tip number 3 for texting, less is more. Something I used to personally mess up a lot was just spending all day texting the girl, constantly blowing up her phone. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Oh, what are you up to today? Oh, what's your favorite color? Instead of texting her all day, spend your day focused on yourself. Go to the gym, work on your schoolwork, hang out with friends. Now, I'm not telling you to just leave her on red all the time and show her that you don't care. But instead of being the guy who spends his whole day obsessing over the girl he likes and texting her all day, spend your time focused on yourself. Because do you think the best version of you is spending all of his time thinking about a girl and worrying about a girl, or is he spending that time building himself up, going to the gym, becoming the best version of himself? And also, girls don't want to be with a guy who the girl is the main priority of their life. They want to be with a guy whose main priority is his purpose, his work, who's ambitious. And girls also need time and space to think about you a bit. She needs time and space to actually fall in love. So when you're constantly blowing up her phone and texting her all day, you don't give her any time to actually think about you. So the way that you should go about it is when you actually have something genuine to say, yeah, you can send her a text. If you're thinking about her, or if you have something important to say, yeah, absolutely text her. But just don't be the guy who spends all his time trying to text a girl about nothing, about stuff that's not that important, because you're just wasting your time and you're also making her less attracted to you. Number 4, and most importantly, bro, just be authentic. You don't gotta overthink texting. Talk to her over text the same way that you would in person. Don't try to be super funny. Don't try to be way too cool. Just be yourself. There's no perfect way to text a girl. There's no perfect way to talk to a girl. Because the only way that you can find the right person for yourself is just by being authentically yourself. And if one girl doesn't like you for who you are, if one girl thinks, oh, you're a little too weird, or, oh, I don't like him because of this, then who cares? Just move on from her and find the girl who does like you for who you are. So when in doubt, when you're texting that girl, just say whatever comes to mind. Anyways, if you found this video helped you, be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and also turn on the post notifications so you can see more videos like these. I also have a free Discord for young men on self-improvement, so that link will also be in the description. See you for the next video, bro.